Coming to America alone after being selected by the NBA, memorizing English words while grabbing a meal, training until dawn and still cooking his own dinner. This undersized Asian guard did all that, and even after being weighed by the Bulls, the team gave him special permission to keep training with them. At just 5'8", how hard did Yuki Kawamura work to stay in the league, and why did the Bulls show him such rare respect? In this era, Kawamura is definitely an outlier. When he was 18, he was already a star in the Japanese league, but he knew he wanted to chase the NBA dream. So he headed to the States alone. Without a translator or a chef, just himself and his basketball shoes, his daily routine was brutal, training 8 to 10 hours every single day. And since his English wasn't great back then, he would study vocab during lunch. And after practice ended at 11 p.m., he'd go home to cook and prep for the next day. That kind of discipline quickly won over his Bulls teammates. Kobe White and Josh Giddey both said publicly that Kawamura is the hardest worker they've ever seen. Kawamura was born in 2001 in Yamaguchi Prefecture, Japan. His father was a high school teacher and also a basketball coach, so he was around the game from birth. When he was 6 years old, his father put a hoop in the yard and made him take 600 shots every day. If he didn't finish, he couldn't eat. That strict upbringing built his incredible work ethic. In 2020, 18-year-old Kawamura joined the B-League as a special designated player and set the record for youngest player in score. In his first game, he dropped 8 points and 3 assists, proving he belonged. By the 22-23 season, Kawamura leveled up, averaging 19, 5 points and 8.5 assists, sweeping the MVP, Rookie of the Year, and Best 5 awards. He became the face of Japanese basketball. But his real breakthrough was the 2023 World Cup, facing Finland. Kawamura went off in the second half, scoring 25 points and dishing 9 assists, leading Japan to an epic comeback win over a European powerhouse. His quickness and vision caught the eyes of NBA scouts. In the summer of 2024, the Chicago Bulls gave him a summer league invite. Many thought he was just there for marketing, but Kawamura proved them wrong. He stayed late after every practice to work on his shooting and pick and rolls. He treated every drill like it was a Game 7. That intensity really impressed the coaching staff. In one summer league game, he dropped 15 points in 20 minutes, including some deep threes that had the crowd going wild. Even though the Bulls eventually waived him, they didn't want to let him go completely. They offered him a chance to stay and train with their G League affiliate, showing they still see potential in him. Kawamura's story is about more than basketball. It's about the grind and the sacrifice, being away from family in a foreign land, dealing with the language barrier and the pressure of a nation, but he never complains. He just keeps working, whether he makes a permanent NBA roster or not. He has already earned everyone's respect. He's shown that height doesn't define heart, and that hard work truly pays off. The Bulls organization rarely gives such special treatment to waived players, but for Kawamura, they made an exception, because you can't help but root for someone who gives 100% every single day. He is a reminder of what the NBA is all about. The relentless pursuit of greatness, no matter the odds. Keep an eye on Yuki Kawamura, because his journey is just getting started, and he's proving everyone wrong, one bucket at a time. The road to the NBA is long, but for a player with his drive, anything is possible. The basketball world is watching, and he's ready for the challenge. He embodies the underdog spirit that fans in America absolutely love. From Japan to Chicago, the legend of Kawamura continues to grow. Stay tuned for more, because this kid is special, and he's not going anywhere. He's got that dog in him, and he's here to stay. Basketball is a global game, and Kawamura is the perfect example of talent meeting opportunity through pure willpower. He's making his mark and inspiring millions. Dropped 20 points and 10 assists against the Jazz, second most assists in Bulls Summer League history. With that performance, he earned a two-way contract with the Bulls. Just when Kawamura thought things were looking up, as he kept chasing the NBA dream, fate played a cruel joke on him. In the October pre-5 season, Kawamura suffered a calf strain, which sidelined him for the entire preseason. Without showing his value on court, the Bulls had to waive him to finalize the roster. But after the waiver, the Bulls did something unusual. They publicly announced that Kawamura could stay and continue training at the Bulls facility, using the team's professional medical staff for recovery. This kind of move is very rare. For a player who was just cut, it shows the team's respect for his talent and character, and Kawamura didn't let them down. He pushed through the rehab and the isolation, ready to bounce back stronger than ever. His journey proves one thing. When you give your all, the world takes notice. So let's keep rooting for him. The small guard with the giant heart,